Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the survival map. I have been at work, okay? I have been doing a lot of stuff. The first of which being replacing every single timer device on the map with a trigger, because I didn't know this, but these stinky timer devices, they have a cap of only 50 devices. So, I mean, for that reason, I'm sorry, I have to put it in the dumpster. It's so trash. So instead, I added these things, and they're set on a 10-minute delay, and for like less rare resources, or I guess valuable, not really rare, but for less rare resources like plants up here, it's on a 5-minute delay right here. And next up, probably what you are all waiting for if you have seen my community posts, your main base of operations, what's it gonna look like, and this is what it's gonna look like. So first of all, this isn't completed. I haven't done every single room, but I have done the main layout and the workshop over there where you're going to be able to craft basic resources. Keyword basic. So you're going to be able to unlock more stuff later. Over here is going to be the fast travel room where when you repair waystones, you'll be able to, travel to them. This is the portal frame which you will come out of, and the one that will close on you and get you trapped in this weird survival land thing. Obviously, to reactivate that portal, if you've been following along, you will need rainbow crystals from the poison biome, which you can only access by going to the moon and doing like a whole process. Whatever, I'm not going to go over the whole thing right now. If you're curious about the portal that was down here, I also redid that to better fit the style. So I actually really like how this one turned out. It's like wrapping around this rock here. So I don't know, it looks cool. And this one actually has the particle effect on it right now, which I think looks pretty cool. Moving on over to the main event of this video, probably is the workshop. So yes, I even did all the crafting along with everything. Look at all the buttons are popping up on my screen right now. Fun fact, I originally had a design where I had like a screen over here and you could like switch between the different categories, and honestly, it was kind of cool, but it was also really buggy. Not in the sense that my mechanics were wrong, but more so in the sense that like Fortnite creative is just buggy, like it was unresponsive, it was kind of slow. I had to scrap it. There's no way I'm going to push a map out that doesn't feel polished like that. And as cool as the idea was, it couldn't work. So I opted out and instead did this design that Power kind of established. And also a map I forgot the name of, but it was so good when it came out. It was basically this too. Oh my god, I didn't even listen. I'm so unorganized. I really just record these. I just literally turn on the recording software and just start rambling. That's how these videos are recorded. But I also did all the ores, or like the bare minimum of all the ores that's going to be in the map. So at the bare minimum, you're going to get 3 rainbow crystal ore, and then you're gonna have to wait for it to respawn. That is, unless you reset the map, but that's cheating. Don't do that. Also keep in mind that 2 coal are already placed on the map, so these 2 have the same whatever. Okay, I did the ores, that's the point. A lot of things to cover. So going over here out of the render distance of that island, I have started work on the moon in a form of like a concept, and I actually really like how this looks. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I really like the style this is going for. So we have these rocks from the new sanctuary gallery, like nature gallery, bunch of vegetation. We're using these red bushes from the primal gallery, and we're using these 0 point trees. I don't know if they're really trees because they're like crystals, but okay, whatever. I really want to add the henchman device, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because it's 4,000 memory. 4,000, that's so much. I don't know if I do end up adding this. If you're worried about the guards not working on the terrain, it's fine. I know a workaround that will make them work on the terrain. Okay, it's fine, dude. Like imagine on the moon, right? You're running through here. You're like collecting resources and stuff, and then just like once in a while you see like trespassers, like these alien guys, and they got like ray guns and they're shooting at you and they're like the end game enemy. Oh my god, dude, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna stop my rambling and get something done. However, if you enjoy my rambling for some reason, why don't you consider subscribing? You know, maybe you'll like the stuff we do around here. Anyway, promotion out of the way. Let's continue work on this map. Before I show you all the crafting and stuff, one thing I really want to do is set up all these mushrooms I have over here, because these are going to be important crafting recipes that I want to just get done and over with. And the red mushrooms you're going to be able to find in the overworld, in the grassy area, because I don't feel like there's enough stuff in the grass for being like the main area of the game. There needs to be more resources, you know? These mushrooms are going to be found on the moon, and I'm going to have 8 yellow mushrooms, which are going to be found in caves. These things are used for like electric stuff, so like batteries and, you know, all that. So if you've been following on the series, you've probably seen me do this mechanic probably actually like a million times, okay? I'm not gonna go too in depth with it. Let's just say I'll see you, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna do a time lapse, whatever. I'll see you, okay? I'll see you. Alrighty, so all of those mushrooms are finally done. That took probably longer than it should. As you can see, we have used over half of the total amount of channels you can have in creative. And this is why I have been limiting how many resources I put on the map, because I don't want to use too many channels, because there's still a lot of stuff to add. Now that all these mushrooms have been, you know, fully made, what I can do is fully show you the crafting in this game. So let's try and make all the materials we can. Let's mine some ores here. Obviously, we need to grab some mushrooms, so let's just pick up all of these. Let's gather some plants. We'll take that. Now let's get some of these plants over here. Now let's make our way over to the workshop this way, and there's a bunch of stuff we can craft now. So if we combine our rough ore and coal, 10 each will give us 5 metal. So this is actually pretty cool. There we go. The forge turns on. There's even like fire effects. Then it makes metal, and then we can keep forging metal with the materials we got. So let's just make as much as we can right now. And I think I can make one more. Yeah, that's all my rough ore gone. Okay, now that we have metal and that we have copper and silver on us, we can go over here to the simple parts fabricator, and we can spend that. We can also craft batteries with our yellow mushrooms and metal. Oh, let's do that. There we go. We have batteries now. And it looks like I need 5 more coal to make mineral powder. I guess that's unfortunate. However, we can come over here and make stringy twine. So let's grab some of this. But, oh, that was an episode. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. And you can use my supporter creator code in the item shop if you want to go the extra mile. I'd really appreciate it. And, yeah, see ya.